Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is diligence and dedication. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness.
Okay. I hope so नेटवर्क बढ़िया चले यहाँ पे.
Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness. Diligence and dedication. Hard work is the only path to greatness.
नए क्वेस्ट की ओर बढ़ते हैं. यहाँ से नया क्वेस्ट जहाँ पे ना वहाँ चलते हैं. गो टू क्वेस्ट. नेविगेट पे इसको अनेबल कर देते हैं. गेम की साउंड आ रही है, ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा. एक्सपीरियंस मोड ऑन करते हैं यहाँ से. टॉप तो पाइमोन होगा. कहाँ है पाइमोन अपनी? यहाँ पे टेलीपोर्ट.
The day's finally come! We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya! What is she planning? And why does she need the nosies? Guess this'll be the end of your journey that your brother made. Snezhnaya still feels like a long way away. Hopefully, there'll be plenty of time to relax, eat some good food, and have fun before we arrive. Oh, but whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around the corner, all these questions come flooding into Paimon's head. Yeah. Anyway, enough about all that. We can't start the final leg of our journey with that kind of mindset. Just think. We've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creations of the gods, faced prophecies of doom and the threat of the abyss. Heck, we've even been to the moon! With all that experience under our belts, how could we be any more prepared? Sure thing! Now, stick close to Paimon, the best guide you could ever ask for, and let's charge straight for the finish line! Off we go!
What about me? Do I get a call out?
Columbina.
Whoa! Columbina? Whew, you kind of snuck up on us there. Don't look at Paimon! Paimon didn't sell you out this time. Oh, so it was you! Alright, guess there's no hiding it now.
All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see you off. I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to Snezhnaya. She must be busy. She had some nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear them?
She hasn't changed a bit. Alright, let's hear it.
If they're heading to Snezhnaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending a farewell party for people like that would not be a good look for me right now. Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Snezhnaya. Our time working together was not terrible, precisely, but we're on different sides. So when you get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us.
Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude, the reasoning. Alright, we'll do our best to keep our distance then.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go see her. As long as you don't make things difficult for both of you, you'll be fine.
Huh. You really have to read between the lines with Centrone.
Go on, get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. I told Lauma that you once treated me to a truly unforgettable meal. Today, I want to return the favor. It's my gift to you.
It's definitely nice to be treated. Wow! Pure white as far as the eye can see! It's so pretty! Come on, give up! Look! They look similar to the ones in Notcry. You know, just minus the effects of Kuwaki. That's a sure sign that we're officially in Snezhnaya now. There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure is complete without a chest or two. Wah!
Follow the Paimon.
Time to ignite! Hey, check it out! Those are bears, right? Oh, look how big and fluffy they are! So cute! Quick, take a picture before the moment passes. Let's see how your camera skills are these days. Whoa, wait a sec. Paimon sees something! Come on, quick! It looks like a train carriage! Paimon's heard that Snezhnaya has loads of railways and trains! This must be one of them! Ooh, it's still so cold. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah. Everything feels heavy. Oh, no, yep. Seems like the snowstorm is getting worse by the minute. Paimon can barely fly. Oh, look! There's a cabin over there. Phew. Let's get out of this storm.
Find a place to hide a wizard. ट्रैवलर नीचे गिर गया क्या?
What is this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her. Fast! Paimon? Paimon! That's strange. Where could she be? I guess I'll try further ahead. Hang in there, Paimon. Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside.
Time to ignite! Duh.
A reward on the road.
ट्रेन है ये, वाओ. Come on यार, ऊपर चढ़ ऊपर.
here. Krasnik's torch, civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay.
अंदर जाना है इसके। Tap to navigate.
Is this an answer from this world? What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
लग तो पाइमॉन ही रही है।
Incoming entity detected. Hello, Times last activation. I am to this end. Apology. Anyway, nevertheless, serving in accordance with my. Will you accept me, Transcender? You have made a very wise decision. Now, the name was Paimon. Merely the tip. Now that we have reached an accord, very well. I need to. I can sense the key right.
माइनिंग करनी पड़ेगी यहाँ पे। वाह, माइनिंग करनी पड़ेगी।
You may now execute the command, Demolish. Use it to remove the Prime Ice blocking the path. Prime Ice unit count has been updated.
इस गैप से अंदर कैसे जाना? अंदर से जाना पड़ेगा। आगे से जाना पड़ेगा। रास्ता तो है नहीं।
You may now execute the command, build. Use it to create a prime ice construct to prop up the door.
Is this an answer from this world?
Scanning local environment. That would not be an efficient approach. One moment. You can use the... Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, build heat source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
कहाँ फंसे? ऊपर से रास्ता। ऊपर ही बोला जाने को। ये टूटेगा ऐसे। यूज द ब्लूप्रिंट टू क्रिएट हीट सोर्स। वाह, ब्लूप्रिंट क्रिएट करने पड़ेंगे हीट सोर्स के लिए। पच्चीस चाहिए, 20 है मेरे पास। माइनिंग करनी पड़ेगी कुछ, तो इसको कलेक्ट कर लेता हूँ। अब पिघला देगा ना उसको ये सारा, तब जाएंगे अंदर हम। वाह, क्या लॉजिक है इसमें, अल्टीमेट लॉजिक है भाई। इसको पिघला के अंदर जाना है।
I'll keep this close.
My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed.
पहली साइड जाना पड़ेगा। पिघलाना पड़ेगा इसको भी। पिघलाते हुए आगे जाओ।
Crescent Crystal, the recent unfortunate. That said, yes. But for now... Low power. Please use Crescent Crystal to replenish energy reserves.
कलेक्ट करना है इसको, कलेक्ट कैसे करना है?
Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon. Go. Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison. Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2. Affirmative. However, that is real-time environmental data.
you?
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snowstorm. You two must be very important to one another.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead. We will meet again very soon.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant... Against the odds, your companion is...
It's okay. Take it easy. Are you feeling alright?
Pretty much the same as when we first got to Snezhnaya. Paimon must have caught a cold. She was feeling so faint. She just couldn't keep going any longer. So she had to lie down and sleep it off. Wait, where did the jester go? Yep, the director of the...
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans.
He had no intent...
Hey! What the... Who is that? It looks like... half a pair of goggles. How amazing! A self-aware, talking pair of goggles!
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my data...
Oh, wow! Well, thank you so much. You've earned yourself some of Paimon's favorite candy. Oh, but by the looks of it, you probably can't eat that, can you?
Goodwill detected.
Oh, anyway, when he first showed up, Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eye. It was only later. Oh, and after bringing Paimon didn't...
Please allow me to...
Wait,
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not...
Sorry, Paimon, new plan. The Jester meant...
oh...
Further information... At this point, how... Do you remember... We can... There is a small...
Paimon thinks goggles... Oh, come on.
Affirmative. Otherwise...
7 घंटे का है टोटल 7 घंटे का
I'll keep this close.
Please confirm when you are ready to depart.
I have grace in inventory. ओ भाई ये क्या चीज़ है? ट्रेन को बुला रहे हैं भाई हम।
Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Could not...
What did...
Brace for impact!
ये ट्रेन का एक्सीडेंट हो गया, आगे पटरी नहीं थी।
How strange.
Yeah.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. Agreed. Fortunately, our crash landing has at least...
Your data...
I can assure you, it certainly is. It seems our ill-fated train... Rest assured...
पूरा एरिया अनलॉक। जी इसके ऊपर साइड है। वाह, ऑफर करने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है। अकाउंटिंग फिर चाहिए इसको।
Excuse me? Is there an inn nearby?
Oh, I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here. Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
Oh, what a bummer.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that? Because of the snowstorm?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuja. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not. Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something that requires an enormous amount of energy. Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Snezhnaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vetja passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuja, meaning bitter cold.
Bitter cold? So, like, it's gonna be a cold winter, folks?
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth. There's always a way to stretch things out to make ends meet. Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows?
Can you please explain to me why the price of you only come?
The supply and price. We for 2 year.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive?
Since you.
What market?
Which is why this. So if you hear
You.
All right.
But liaison
Still, our top priority as our.
That's right.
Tell you what we can, I can't get.
Fine.
So, this is Project Studia in action, huh?
You were looking for an inn.
Oh,
I have a small place, but if you're not...
are you sure? Oh.
All right, then. Hello, I'm Alosha.
हेलो योशा है हमारे पास कैरेक्टर.
Though, if you've talked to any highwaymen, you might have heard a different side to my story. But anyway, let's keep that between us for now.
Oh, so cozy and warm. Paimon's getting nice and toasty. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? This is Paimon's best friend, the Traveler.
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine. Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too...
Don't say that!
They aren't in town. I do a lot of hunt. Nothing to do but sit tight. I get that you're in a... What?
Oh.
Pretty crazy. I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, but to expose...
Huh?
It's a figure of speech. Shishkin.
Him?
Huh? You're...
Oh, alright.
Oh yeah. There's one more introduction to do. Tagarin!
Oh, a doggy. Oh, angry doggy. Oh, Tagarin doesn't like being petted then.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner, so he'll be joining us when we head out. Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our rabbit. There's no telling which burrow he'll scurry back into. First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Shishkin's figures can't be trusted. Then, we get Tagarin to catch a scent and find out which way the crystal went. What are you eating?
Good doggy. Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yep. And rabbit lover. Carrots are great too, you know.
Good to know. Eat up, Tagarin. We got a lot of work to do. Wait. Nice work, Tagarin. Come on, we'll go around. This way. We'll enter from the upper floor. There we go. A freight list. Straight from the Fatui. So Shishkin won't have had the chance to doctor the figures. Looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one bothers reading. Yeah, this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Then go track down the... Tagarin's a keen hunt. But if he picks up the scent of Crystal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up. This must be the rabbit's w- Sure enough.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Let's grit our teeth.
Maybe for everyone else. I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, all the crates here are from the most recent shipment. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation?
Me? Why, I have no idea. But
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. The official figures will be finalized shortly. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sretomaros. But now, Mr. Shishkin...
How could you do this to us?
We trusted you to have our back.
Hey, I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. If nothing is done, you know as I watched as energy. I have the official. I'll make a.
You don't.
Yeah.
Drop the. You claim.
Reporting in, sir.
This wasn't your first. The mayor handpicks, but since he can't get.
Wait.
Preposterous. What proof do you have?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriages?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then compare that figure to the train, the numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record. 3 carriages missing.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside, counting carriages, in this weather?
I'm a hunter.
Well...
Yeah, something felt off. So I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit, though. I'm lucky my dad made me learn enough to get by, but all this number crunching was a million times harder than the aim and fire work I'm...
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal, as I'm sure you can tell. He did all of this right under our noses, and we never suspected a thing.
A wolf in sheep's clothing.
Even without the compelling... Alosha.
We can go find...
They hide in... They aren't a violent...
All I know, as for me, of course...
I will report...
Don't mention it. Excuse me. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this crystal to. Hang tight for a moment. This old lady, she doesn't really know who's who anymore. Ma'am?
Alosha?
You know me.
Now,
It's okay. You just rest.
Oh, you sit down.
Please, don't get...
Right under the... Well, grandson...
Very much, ma'am. It's delicious.
Good, good.
You don't need to...
Oh, I...
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer thing. I met her at the market. Not many people. Now that it's... I first learned of... The town's been... That said, it's fine. In Snezhna, you turn to look at the Grim Reaper. She... Come on.
Bring it!
Paimon, we're back. Are you feeling any better?
Yep. Paimon's not cold anymore. But she's still a little dizzy. Flying probably isn't a good idea right now. Paimon might lose her balance. But Paimon's sure she'll be fine. It's probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we first arrived in Snezhnaya.
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
Sure. But enough about that. How did everything...
I'll explain.
Jeez. So...
Yeah. Well, don't know. The thing is...
Extending...
That's what everyone says. But even though he's the chair of the Snezhna Bet...
How come...
I don't see it like... But that doesn't mean they... Then there's the... It's just that the... Yeah. Regular folk. The Roka, of course, but so far, they've been... Like us.
That's because we're adventurers.
Ultimate goal with the...
Wait, so...
Sounds like you've heard of us then.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the snow. But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times. Yeah, it also... Luckily, I'm sure that... Suffice to say, you... Fair. Once it's open...
Whoa!
The Fatui are... Help them out. As far as I know, having a I know a good doc...
Oh.
Drive carefully, all right? You don't want to end up in this situation again. Also, all the tracks... We'll leave you to...
Shouldn't be a problem.
All right, then.
settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and then head out. Goggles, your time to shine.
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
What's this?
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor. Diagnostic.
Neat!
I've lived.
Strictly speak, all configurations are complete.
Away! Nope. Paimon's gonna find a warmer seat. Huh? What's going on?
Oh no.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay? Paimon's still airborne, but it feels like swimming through thick goop.
Just our luck.
Alosha,
It's called the Shadow Realm, a place where no wind blows. I've only seen it and the few who do.
huh? Then, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles? Great!
Hold it together. Come on.
Look at these Fatui. It's like they've lost their minds.
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living. I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
अलग ही दुनिया है यार।
Wait, what's that blue thing? Is that Goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
Ready to draw blood. You've got nerve. So close.
Hello.
For now, at least.
Correct. Time. We must.
Sounds like you have a.
Yes. I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you. It may well be activation.
Shadow हो रहा है सुबह। क्या मैंने इसके हाथ में बंदूक देखी अभी अभी? ट्रैवलर के पास बंदूक है।
Now go.
is this?
In the shadow. Let's go.
गन है इसके पास गन.
When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them.
ऐसा लग रहा है कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी खेल रहा हूँ मैं.
You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels. Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosives nearby. Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, ammunition is an important resource. For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot.
ओके गोलियां लिमिटेड है. ओए ऊपर एक्सप्लोसिव.
Many hostile units approaching. I suggest...
Need a refill.
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked Assault function.
Assault function.
State number 2. Mind the rhythm.
Taking cover. Where's the... can't take much more.
Need a
Fall
refill.
back.
Light him up.
It's over. Reloading. Taking cover. Where's the...
Gotta recharge. Nice. Back in business.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope.
State number 2. Charge.
Close the advantage. It's over. Take cover more. Can't take much. Requesting backup. Where's the...
recharge.
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on.
Time to catch my breath.
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances.
Switch mode. Mind the rhythm.
I recommend if you detach...
Hey?
Take great care not to fall down.
नीचे गिर गया। अबे यार हम यहीं पे आ गए बस। अब फिर से वहां तक जाओ।
Nice.
Out of ammo!
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
business. Need a refill.
Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
Frag out!
Loaded!
Where's the...
Need a refill.
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However...
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
Back in business.
You may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Need to lock in. Time to catch my breath.
Reloading! Cover me! Reloading! Cover me!
Demolition time!
Reloading!
Mission time!
Come on! We're almost there! Huh? Why is everything shaking so much?
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depth.
The exit is...
You mean this?
No time to think. We just gotta go for it. I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right up. Lucky we made it out.
Ah!
Yeah! He came up!
Make no mistake, as Alosha. The Shadow... Now, please take a moment.
Oh, thanks! Yeah, shit! It's so quiet. Huh? So much for repair.
My plan was to...
Huh.
According to my...
Hyper...
अब यहाँ पे एडवेंचर जर्नल है। वाह भाई, अलग अलग सेक्शन है इसके। वो पे ये बड़ा कितना टाइम लेने वाला है भाई। दो लाइक हुए अभी इसमें। अंदर जाना है ट्रेन का। ट्रेन के अंदर जाना पड़ेगा। दरवाजा ही बंद है इसका। वाह,
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident. That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietla-Lidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead.
लाइट के हमारे बीच परेशान गरज पे है। बिजली चली गई है तो 2 मिनट रुक जाओ। पहुंच गए हम। ओके पहुंच गए हैं, एग्जिट ही करना है। रुक जाओ 1 मिनट, कुर्सी लेके आया मैं। 1 मिनट रुक। बिजली 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 इसको रखते हैं यहाँ। प्रिज्म मेरे को शो नहीं कर रहा है कितने बंदे वॉच कर रहे हैं ना। पता नहीं प्रिज्म का क्या लफड़ा है। प्रिज्म ही जाने। चलो कंटिन्यू करते हैं यहाँ से एग्जिट करके। उड़ जा फुरीना, चलते हैं आगे। लीव द ट्रेन। एग्जिट यहाँ से होगा। ओपन द डोर। चलो जी पहुंच गए।
Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnograd train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency, but yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarny.
Follow the leader. Go to the elevator. रुको पहले टेलीपोर्टेशन ये ज़रूरी है भाई। टेलीपोर्टेशन अनलॉक होना ज़रूरी है, बाद में काम आता है।
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic.
No wonder. We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now.
लैग कर गया PUBG प्लस चले ना तब फायदा है, वरना 4G नेटवर्क पे तो फायदा नहीं उसका। ओके अब ठीक है, 4G नेटवर्क पे लोडिंग करेगा ये। देखो यहाँ पे इस स्टैचू लो भाई, ये ट्रेन का एरिया अनलॉक, अभी ये यहाँ पे भी अनलॉक होगा।
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too, but I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier Rest.
Is that?
Yeah, most of the
Yep, no way. Not a... don't worry.
I'm glad to see. If you find yourself, this way leads to the adjacent block inside, and these places are best admired from the downtown area. Another place. Oh.
Oh, we'll just have...
Yeah, I don't... Anyway, that's about...
Sounds good. Thanks.
Podvorier Rest...
Navigate. Another horizon adventure. Teleportation है यहाँ पे, ये रहा ऊपर। Teleportation सारे के सारे हम लोग।
Can I get you anything?
Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot. Yeah, much much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. Honestly, she feels kind of bad for throwing a wrench in the works. If this were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But instead, you're right. No need to push ourselves too hard for no reason. A lot happened on our way into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next. Obviously, the million more question is, what is this Tsaritsa planning? Everything else leads back to that. Sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy. But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Alosha said that she went east to fight that big monster. It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a snowstorm. To be honest, what we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know. Not word-on-the-street type of info. Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. But... Right! And when we left Nocry, Sandrone specifically left a message reminding us which side we're on. So, it's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Tsaritsa's grand plan. Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Gloop-off place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'd be a waste not to go. There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? But it's unlikely we could sweet-talk Arlecchino. Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nocry. Apparently, he came to help out.
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon in there?
That's Alosha! Come in!
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Alosha mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather. I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're, Fae, I presume?
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either, but she's definitely not the same kind of Fae as the ones we saw at the train station.
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even—
It'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human, right? We're no different when it comes down to it, are we? That's just because Paimon knows how to eat.
Now, please take a seat. Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, you've just caught a cold. I can give you some medicine to tide you over, but as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. Make sure to, if you find yourself with persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job.
Take care. You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
All right, then. Guess we've got no choice. Let's just treat it as a short vacation.
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me, go to the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm.
All right. Time to find Child and see what he can tell me.
Bring it!
टेलीपोर्टेशन वहीं पे है।
Bring it!
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process. Might I ask who you're hoping to visit? Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If Child... Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at the present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. Even if you two are old friends as you claim. Please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duty. Next time, stick to the rules. You'll make life easier for both of us. Greetings, Lady Marionette.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's her first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that she doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew. That was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems. Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some. Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a Harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually... your treat, of course. Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
Exactly. That's right.
I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste. Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia, per se. You just want information, right? Wanna take a guess? Of course you'd say that. That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vecha by now. They'll be discussing yet another... Yeah, he's more of the... Shoot. It all started with a very detailed letter that... In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia. I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded. That was his reaction, too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade. By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it. Anyway, then the Liues situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime. Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along, right up until Piero revealed the letter he'd left behind. Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui. Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures. With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster Pulcinella and Regrator Pantalone. Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be able to stop them. So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right? Exactly. Piero also needed to back a harbinger as soon as possible. And, all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time. What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea? Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vecha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room. Having a voice in a Vecha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting, but since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard. Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vecha. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved, and the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity. It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine. You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me? Huh? Jealous? As if. Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Notcry, right? I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart? Fair enough. it's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Isn't it always? I've told you before. Fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlolaidovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need. Do you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that? Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be... Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Pod... If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction. Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
Bring it!
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further. It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave, now. Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnograd. Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts. Careful. Something's moving.
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent. Crystalline Adagio.
Stay back!
Walks of the snowflakes.
Take this! Huh, yeah.
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move. Shadow me. Heart of death. Witness the snow swan's grace. Together.
Take this!
Let's begin. Pirouette.
Thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now.
Thank you. Come on, let's go.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat. Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave. Wait, this place... There's... something unusual about it. What is that?
I don't know. It's back?
Guess it has family. This way. Run! Thanks. Let's get out of here.
you for saving us. We'd have been monsters.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe.
Thank you.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure. Yeah, but with us here, it may be small, but don't be. It's lucky we got here when the trapped miners have been successful.
Wait, this place...
What is that?
I don't know. It's back?
Guess it has family. This way. Run!
Get out of here.
और अब थंडर भाई कैसे हो? डायसन भाई कैसे हो? फिर कर्सीन में बढ़िया रहा यार, कर्सीन के टाइम थोड़ा हमें वेपन मिली है भाई, वाह 5 स्टार वेपन है ये, क्रिटिकल और बेस अटैक के साथ है ये, नाइस। क्रिटिकल और बेस अटैक है इस पर, इसको अपग्रेड करना पड़ेगा। बढ़िया भाई बढ़िया। ओके वेपन क्यों भाई, वेपन 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 देखो, वेपन 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 ये रही, इसको अपग्रेड कर देते हैं। फुरीना के लिए है, माइनस पे जा रहा है अटैक और बेस अटैक माइनस पे है, माइनस भाई। इसको अपग्रेड करना है यार अब। कंप्लीट आर्कन क्वेस्ट ग्रेट एडेड टू एनहेंस, ओके हमें क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करके मिलेगा ये, बढ़िया भाई। और बताओ कैसी चल रही है डायसन भाई ज़िंदगी आपकी? कौन सी गेम खेल रहे हो आजकल? सैंटा समोसा, सैंटा पानी पूरी ओ भाई क्या क्या भेज रहा है भाई। ओके अभी और डन करना बाकी है इसको। मुझे देखना है कि क्या ये क्लाइमोनिक नया कैरेक्टर निकलेगा ये। हिस्ट्री चेक करते हैं पहले अपने को। कोई नहीं खेल रहा अभी तो, ट्राई करो भाई। हॉस्पिटल में हूँ, क्यों क्या हो गया? हॉस्पिटल में क्या हो गया? दस 15 20 25 30 12 5 60 61 62 63 64 65 है। नी डिसलोकेशन, अरे कहाँ से गिरे हो मुझे ये बताओ। पेन तो हुआ ही होगा भाई, नी डिसलोकेट हो गई फिर बहुत दिक्कत होती है। हमारे यहाँ तो चलो मालिश करने वाले होते हैं, वो कर देते हैं सेट। पर भाई पेन बहुत गंदा हो रहा होगा हॉस्पिटल में भाई। अब तो समझ लो कि एक हफ्ते से ऊपर लगने वाला है टाइम उसको सेट होने में। वो भी डिपेंड करता है वो कि हॉस्पिटल वाले किस तरह से इलाज कर रहे हैं। टाइम लगेगा भाई सही होने में। मुझे मिल सकती है, मुझे 10 पेन इकट्ठे करने हैं, क्या पता मुझे मिल जाए। ODT निकालेंगे इसके बैनर को। कैरेक्टर निकला है एक हमारे पास यहाँ पे, इसको भी अपग्रेड कर लेते हैं। आयोशा 20 तक कर लेंगे ना। ओ मटेरियल ही नहीं है। इसका मटेरियल नहीं है अपने पास। अभी थोड़ा कम हुआ है, लग जाएगा। नॉर्मली 1 हफ्ता लग जाता है, 1 हफ्ता तो नॉर्मल ही है इन सब चीज़ों में। तो ये शनेज़ा जर्नल है। ओ रिवॉर्ड क्लेम कर सकते हैं हम, बढ़िया। गन फायर कंप्लीट है अपना। यहाँ पे 40 एम मिलेंगे हमें आर्क सोल वाली पे, और यहाँ पे वेटिंग फॉर एक्सप्लोरेशन ही है। अभी यहाँ पे वेट ही करना पड़ेगा एक्सप्लोरेशन के लिए। चलो कंटिन्यू करते हैं इसको। है ऊपर जाना है हमें। ओ भाई क्या लो डॉक्टर ने कितने दिन और रहना पड़ेगा हॉस्पिटल में? टेलीपोर्ट करते हैं ऊपर, टेलीपोर्ट करके ही पहुंचना पड़ेगा। सर्जरी बोल रहा था डॉक्टर, अभी पता नहीं। 2 दिन है वो। ओके सर्जरी करेगा भाई साहब। ओ भाई कुछ नहीं कह सकते। ध्यान रखो अपना, ज़िंदगी में यही है। अपनी सेहत है तो सब कुछ है भाई। अपनी सेहत का ध्यान सबसे पहले रखो। बोलते हैं ना जान है जहान है।
Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. But we also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away. You really helped your own today. I still don't know your name.
MPFL. Did you get a ODT? No, अभी तक मैंने स्पिन नहीं करा। मैं सोच रहा हूँ 10 स्पिन हो जाएंगे तब करेंगे। सेंट्रोन है।
Hello, Lady Marionette. I hear the rescue operation was a great success. I knew I could count on you. What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnegrad. She's quite the celebrity. If you ever hear people mention the 2 crowning jewels of the Korolievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodyanitsa. On top of that, Odette's also a rising fatui star. She learned all...
You flatter. She's Rosalind's protege. How's progress on your end?
Equally successful. Even if the heavies... Alright, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard. Sure, but first, that's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months,
60
depending on how smoothly it goes.
12.7 63 स्पिन है मेरे। और कोलंबिना के बाद
Nothing you can do about it.
कोलंबिना के बाद अभी 50 लॉस भी नहीं हुआ है, तो चांसेस है हो सकता है लॉस ना हो, 50-50 लॉस हो भी सकता है, कोई आइडिया नहीं, डिपेंड करता है अभी
When did you get a new sword?
कि 50-50 लॉस होगा कि नहीं होगा।
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
आई होप सो ना हो, क्योंकि कोलम्बिना के बारे में
You
स्क्रीन
have
भी
a
नहीं करा है।
strange affinity for second-hand swords.
ये 1000 बैटिला का डिस्टेंस इंक्रीज हुआ है 1.5 भाई साहब, 1.5 बहुत है भाई, बहुत दिक्कत देती है चलने में दिक्कत होगी भाई। 1.5 1.8 भी बहुत है भाई। अब तो भाई टाइम लगेगा, कम समझ लो कि 1 हफ्ता 2 हफ्ते तुम हॉस्पिटल में रहोगे। आगे अगर सर्जरी करी तो फिर 1 महीने तक रख सकते हैं वो, नॉर्मल 1 महीने तक रखेंगे वो, फिर अगर सर्जरी हुई तो। लैग हो रहा है फोन।
Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real Big Shots put me through. Hey, comrade, it's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Nicest surprise I've had in a while. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo Laidovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever.
नॉर्मल 0.8 रहता है ना, 1.8 बहुत है भाई, तब लगा रहा हूँ 1.8 बढ़ा रहा हूँ।
The results of the mock
हमें
vote were pretty
चलने में बहुत
dire.
दिक्कत होने वाली है।
Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news.
Yeah, obviously.
Sorry, I have.
Huh?
It sounds. But what exactly is this project's purpose?
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse her? What does she mean? Refuse to stand up for ordinary people.
Oh my gosh. How does she dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where she's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vecha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it. Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces. So, I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks from small towns far from the capital. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth,
मेरा
so
नॉर्मल
small there either.
20 मिलीमीटर।
Doubt that from
Oh my
but
God.
considering that Tsaritsa's vision for the future, maybe Sandro, and even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is Pulcinella. I respect her majesty. There's no
As contentious the issue, but that is not the same thing.
In fairness to Sandrone, and even Tartaglia, who used to
3 लाख
only
प्लस
care about the
क्या
thrill
कह
of the fight, is
3 प्लस लाख प्लस कॉस्ट हो सर्जरी का। अरे वो नहीं है तुम्हारे पास क्या,
role as
वो
counselor.
होता है ना हेल्थ केयर कार्ड वगैरह, उसके थ्रू इतना खर्चा नहीं लगता है। अगर तुम्हारे पास हेल्थ केयर कार्ड है तो इतना खर्चा लगता है। पता है तुम्हारे पास है कि नहीं, अगर होता तो उसका फ़ायदा रहता है ना।
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't understand her motives. Maybe you've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's been causing these brutal blizzards. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people...
I still think that I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to...
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask about your background? How is it that you can converse so openly with two harbingers?
Oh, haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people's old wounds.
I've only learned her name so far, and no details of her experiences. Is something wrong?
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
जब भी होगा
No,
अगर
it's
बना
just...
तो खर्चा नहीं होगा इतना फिर
All right. I guess there's
अगर वो
no
हेल्थ
getting
केयर
around it.
कार्ड या फिर वो
This
कार्ड
is
बने
the
होते हैं ना वो
world-renowned
सही रहता है
traveler who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue, and then went to Inazuma, where there was a duel before the throne, in which the traveler defeated Rosaline.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't worth bringing up.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. It's fine. Sorry. I just remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up. Please excuse me. I should get going.
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued subordinate. But they didn't actually get along. Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but... death has a way of resolving a lot of conflicts.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. It's in the past now. Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it. Oh, by the way, where's Paimon? It's not like her to hide away.
She hasn't been feeling well. So
मेरी
she's
लाइफ
resting at Padvorier restaurant.
ठीक ही है
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that.
क्या बोल सीटी का डाउन हो गया था वाईटी
Reminds
का
me of when Tonya was
एक दो
little.
महीने से 3-4
She
महीने से
really felt the
मतलब
cold bath. I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed.
मार्च के बाद सीटी का डाउन हो गया था
I'm sure
अब जाके
Paimon's
वो
a good
सीटी का
kid
थोड़ा
too.
पाना शुरू हुआ है 1-2 दिन से
You're a little short on manpower.
Well, that would be great.
Hey, don't let... So no more accusing me of...
Already? That was quick.
If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time. Well,
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
I guess everyone's in a difficult to start with.
आर्ले चीनों के होगी इसमें है ना 34 बंदे पहुंच गए हैं भाई यहाँ पर
Bring it.
बंदे लगता है जल्दी जल्दी क्लिक कर रहे हैं आगे से आगे हमें भी जल्दी जल्दी करना पड़ेगा क्लिक फाइटिंग वोटिंग तक पहुंचना पड़ेगा यहाँ से बहुत से स्मॉल यूट्यूबर से उसी की स्ट्रीम मर ने लीव कर दिया है हाँ वो इसलिए कर दिया कि सीओसी काफ़ी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है और जैसे टॉक्सिक बनी था उसका वही चैनल मोनेटाइज था फुल उसने पता नहीं क्यों छोड़ दिया उसको 7-8 महीने हो गए वो लाइव भी नहीं कर रहा सीओसी काफ़ी बंदा छोड़ दिया यार बंदे और गेम्स में मूव ऑन कर रहे हैं अब शायद अगला टाउन हॉल आने वाला है मे भी शायद तब एक्टिव हो बंदे कुछ है ही नहीं किराए पे रिजरेक्ट करना पड़ेगा हमें मेरा गोल है पीसी बिल्ड करना ग्राहक से। यूज द पावर ऑफ क्रायोन टू स्टैचू ऑफ सेवन।
It worked. There really is something special about this sword.
Make a contact. Enhance explanation. ट्वेंटी लेवल पे हो गई है, बढ़िया। बाकी जैसे कंप्लीट करते हैं वैसे तो बढ़ती रहेगी। अब ये ओनली लेवल 20 पे हुई है। नाइस।
I don't really understand what just happened, but I'll have to try the same thing again when it comes.
बहुत सारे भाई देख, अगर पीसी बिल्ड होगी बाई चांस तब तो वैसा मतलब कि हर गेम ओपन वर्ल्ड की गेम बहुत चलने वाली है। फिर बाकी गेम खेलो ना खेलो, ओपन वर्ल्ड की बहुत गेम खेलने वाला हूँ फिर मैं, कि ओपन वर्ल्ड में ज़्यादा खेलता हूँ। ओपन वर्ल्ड मुझे ज़्यादा पसंद है, लेकिन मोबाइल लैग मारती है फ़ोन में बहुत रही है। बाकी आर्क नाइट इनफील्ड है, वो भी मोबाइल पे नहीं चल सकती। या तो फिर मोबाइल नया ले लो या फिर पीसी को बिल्ड कर लो ठीक से, तो हो सकता है कुछ। ऐसे तो मुश्किल ही है, पर ट्राई करेंगे।
Hello there. How can I help? Ah, sure thing. Give me a second. I'll go fetch him for you.
It's a familiar story. I've had similar experiences. All those it's a fundamental contradiction. If emergency relief... Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresnik Crystal from Stratomiro... When we resolve Stratomoros's energy, a huge back... A lot of them will probably stock... Exactly. Hey, boss.
1 second. Let me...
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll... No, it's... Let's see... Huh?
Oh, Alosha, and... hello.
I didn't realize you two knew each other. Yeah, I take on some odd jobs. Sometimes I work as a cleaner or prop hand at the theater where Odette is when the weather's as bad as this.
Yes, and we sometimes...
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward? So, what brings you here?
No. After I got back to the theater, so I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do.
We have a teen precious chest memory.
You too, I presume. I suppose I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front of the Harbingers. Not least because ordinary Fatui like me don't even know what Project Stuja is all about. Without knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. Yes.
Right, 'cause...
Sandrone? What's on your mind? I think we can both agree. I know. So...
Oh, we...
Funny. The real issue...
True. It's a huge expense after all.
ऑडिटी निकालेंगे यार, ऑडिटी निकालेंगे हम। ऑडिटी को निकालने वाले हैं हम उसमें से। 7 स्पिन है, क्या करें? 7 स्पिन करते हैं, माइनस ना जाए 50-50। मैं 10 तभी सोच रहा हूँ, 10 में चांसेस है।
Right. Let's book this train.
7 में तो नहीं है।
Regulations say that if... You flatter.
Train, train, train.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right?
What's wrong?
Her travel bug.
Sounds like she's important to you.
Martes हो गया पचान हाँ Martes हो गया
I've got nothing going on right
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietla Laidovka.
All right then. I still don't...
टेलीपोर्टेशन भी ऊपर ही है यहाँ पे अलग अलग तरह के हुआ है साइड क्वेस्ट कहाँ से खुल गई अरे यार साइड क्वेस्ट आ गई हटाओ उसको जल्दी जल्दी फाइट करनी पड़ेगी क्या इनसे एक बार भी पैसे मिले नहीं पेमेंट $100 के ऊपर आती है ना वो $100 कंप्लीट होंगे तब पेमेंट आती है वो सीरियसली यार क्या है ये ऑटोमेटिक स्टार्ट हो गया बीच में अब इसको डन कैसे करूँ दस तो हो गया है डिफीटेड अरे साइड करो इस क्वेस्ट को यार मेन क्वेस्ट पे फोकस करना है हमें ये साइड से देख रहा था ना ओ भाई नॉर्मल वीडियोस भी डालना अच्छा वाला देखते हैं कोशिश करूँगा मैं भी COC का पड़ेगा एडिटिंग करने में आसीम हूँ ना मैं एडिटिंग अगर डन हो जाए एडिटिंग मेरे को मैं तक एडिटर मिल जाए ना एक मेरा काम आसान हो जाएगा एडिटिंग में बहुत आसीम हूँ ओह टेलीपोर्टेशन पीछे है एक मिनट पीछे टेलीपोर्टेशन है टेलीपोर्टेशन अनलॉक करना ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है तो 325 कितने दूर है यहाँ से यहाँ जाना है हमें Chapter VII से नज़दीक पड़ेगा ये फ़ोन भी हैंडल नहीं कर रहा है जेंसन को भाई फ़ोन भी बोल रहा है अब इससे जेंसन हैंडल नहीं हो रही है और शहनज़ान ने तो भाई अब तो जेंसन इम्पैक्ट कह रहे हैं छोटे मोटे फ़ोन पर जेंसन चलेगी ही नहीं ये कर दिया है अभी जेंसन ने अब छोटे मोटे फ़ोन पे मुश्किल है चलाना जेनशन इम्पैक्ट को, बहुत ज़्यादा।
Hello. Sorry, but there's a sick person recovering in this room. Can I...
What happened?
Oh, please, excuse me. Are you the traveler? Ah, it's really you. Sorry, at the same time. Besides my...
I didn't...
Well, Master Child handpicked us for this anyway.
पाइमोन ठीक है।
Traveler! Alosha, you're back! Oh, hey! Who's our new friend?
Hi, I'm Odette. The Traveler and I crossed paths a few times.
Another friend from the Fatui, huh? You're practically a member yourself by this point. Paimon's definitely on the mend. We should be back to our usual travels in a few days' time. Seems like that doctor was right. It's just... Paimon's limbs are still feeling a little chilly.
I have just the thing.
Whoa! What's this? Is that... a flame inside an ice cube? Wait, is this real ice? How's it not melting? And how does the fire keep on burning?
All keen observations. You're right. This is called core ignis. Whenever I've caught a cold in the past, I found I recover much more quickly if I place this by my bed. You're welcome to borrow it.
Awesome! Wow! It's so nice and warm! Your name was Odette, right? How did you two meet again?
Looks like she's in pretty good spirit. Any progress with your investigation yet? No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip. The Rokad, huh? Members of the... Leave it with me.
Would anyone like it?
Paimon will have... maybe some hot milk? Yeah. Paimon's in the mood for something warm. Enough with the secret chat, you two. Let's catch up properly in a minute. Paimon wants to know everything that's happened today. It'll be kind of like...
स्पिन मार देंगे हम। आई होप 100 निकल जाए हमें। तीन घंटे होने वाले हैं भाई। ये कार्ड क्या है सीओसी में? कुछ भी नहीं, इससे तुम्हें वो मिलेंगे। सारे कार्ड कलेक्ट करोगे तो एंड में तुम्हें मिनियन प्रिंस की स्किन मिलने वाली है। आई डोंट नो लेजेंडरी की कौन स्किन है ये नहीं मेरे को पता, पर स्किन मिलेगी मिनियन प्रिंस की, और कुछ स्टारी और ग्लोई और शाइनी और मिलने वाले हैं। ओके, टेलीपोर्टेशन अनलॉक करना पड़ेगा यहाँ का। एक डेकोरेशन मिलेगी तो मैं स्टार्टिंग में कार्ड वाली डेकोरेशन होगी, वो डेकोरेशन मिलेगी, और मिनियन प्रिंस की स्किन मिलने वाली है एंड में। इसके पास 30 जैम मिलने वाले हैं हमें, 30 प्राइम हो जाए। मैंने 4 महीने बाद ओपन किया है अकाउंट। ओह कोई बात नहीं। ये मतलब दारू पी के लेटा हुआ है यहाँ पे। ऊपर से जाना पड़ेगा यार, स्टैचू 7 के पास ही चलते हैं। अरे हाँ, उसके थ्रू जा सकता हूँ मैं। रेल के थ्रू जा सकता हूँ मैं, रेल के थ्रू। तो ट्रेन नहीं जाएगी यहाँ पे, नहीं ट्रेन नहीं जाएगी, पद यात्रा करते ही जाना पड़ेगा। तो बड़ा ऊपर है भी, इसका स्टैमिना खत्म ना हो रहा है। स्टैमिना के लिए रुकना पड़ेगा ऊपर, स्टैमिना रिकवर करना पड़ेगा इसको। पूरे पॉइंट में स्टैमिना खत्म होगा। Oh, finally.
Ah, you made it. I don't have to wait until after the pleasure.
ऑडिटी का वो है यहाँ पे थिएटर।
Okay.
आए मैं पानी की बोतल लेके आया।
What's up? Everything okay? Snezhnaya's business and political leaders are always passing through here, so it makes sense that security's tight. Still, it's a little unusual to see the Fatui's Armory Palace guard here. You saw him, right? The guy right at the back. Strong, silent type. His name's Valeri. He's part of the Special Assignments Battalion, but I only ever see him here for one thing. To look for a guy named Mitya. Supposedly a researcher, though he never seems to put much time in at the office. But that's not for us.
वो फ्लोटिंग बैज क्या है मतलब? फ्लोटिंग ब्लै है? फ्लोटिंग ब्लै बैज समझ नहीं आया मेरे को।
What do you think? Pretty impressive, huh?
थिएटर में आ गया हम थिएटर में।
Oh, the one in Fontaine? Here we are, just in time. Sorry, coming through.
पता नहीं भाई, कोई आइडिया नहीं।
Look, there she is.
Okay.
This leads directly to the green room. They're expecting us. Odette needs a... Hey there. Excuse me.
Can you believe it? I am so mad right now.
Oh, it's you two.
Huh? You know each other? Oh, wait. Is this who you were telling me about? The one you met yesterday and couldn't stop thinking about?
I never said that.
Yes, you did. Why are you denying it? It was right before I went on that rant about the moody factory owner. Oh, I remember it so clearly.
Might I ask what brings you two here?
Oh, I just brought her here to see the show. And when it finished, she was full of praise for Vodyanitsa's performance. So I thought I'd try my luck, see if we could get the chance to chat for a bit. Maybe get an autograph?
You work here. You of all people ought to know that's against the rules. It's not what the green room is there for.
Oh, what's the big deal? Come on, don't be shy. I can give you an autograph. You can take a picture too if you want.
Do as you please. I finished all my shows for the day. I'll leave you to chat.
I wasn't making that stuff up, you know. Odette's just too proud to admit it. She thinks very highly of you. And so do I. You did the right thing in Svietloladovka.
Confidentiality, of course. The Rokat...
Whoa, Alosha! Not out loud! Not with an outsider here.
Relax, I've taken care of it. Look at this.
The President's reply sent this morning. Wait!
You told me last night that you wanted to get intel from the Rokat. Unfortunately, Rokat intel is only available to members. But ever since you set foot in Snezhnaya, we've been working together. I've seen the way you work, your character, and your motives. Everything about you is perfectly in alignment with what we're trying to achieve in the Rokat. So I figured I might as well cut to the chase. I wrote a letter to the President explaining your situation, including just the right amount of detail. His approval came very quickly. Of course, it's still your decision.
Well, still. So, that stuff... Now you're talking.
Anyway, let me give you a member's tip because of this.
After all...
Beyond the freedom. In short, there's a code of
I tried reading it 5 or...
Great.
Well, Alosha has this pet dog, you see. His name's Tagarin. And this one time, Alosha brought him backstage. Tagarin took quite a liking to me, so I played with him for a little bit and fed him some treats. Then, the Rokat was out on a mission one day, and even though we were all in disguise, Tagarin recognized me right away.
Just a coincidence, really. We didn't report it to the higher-ups, though, to avoid dealing with the fallout. Like... my job at the theater, for instance. I really needed to make ends meet. By the way, what were you complaining about just before we came in? Did everything go okay with Chuganov?
Everything did not go okay. That's why I was so mad. I tried to make some small talk with him before I went on stage to fish for intel about the Iskra manufacturing plant. But he wouldn't take the bait. No matter what I said, he kept dodging the question. And then he started complaining. He said he didn't appreciate his second-rate seat in the stalls because he usually gets a private box. Everyone knows that if you want a box seat, you buy a ticket well in advance. But instead, he sends me a letter the day before the show when we're practically sold out. I had to juggle things around just to get him a half-decent seat, hoping he would appreciate the gesture enough to share some information. But nope, he didn't give me anything.
Person has definitely been a disappointing experience. Oh, you probably don't know who we're talking about, do you? Chuganov was that older guy you were sitting next to today. I'm sure he didn't make a great first impression on you either.
He's a family man and a kind boss.
और शिवम भाई कैसे हो?
Interactions with him tell a very different story. It's one thing to ask for a favor, but he acts like it's his right. He always expects special special treatment. Take the ticket situation, not to mention he's never able, and another.
शिवम भाई करते हैं कंप्लीट नया क्वेस्ट। इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्शन, लॉर्ड ऑफ सेवंथ कोलम्बी। मेरा ठीक हूँ, मेरा कोलम्बिना नहीं मिला, मतलब लॉस्ट हो गया 50-50 लॉस्ट हो गया। ओ भाई देखते हैं यार, पहले क्वेस्ट वगैरह कंप्लीट कर लूँ। इस टाइम क्वेस्ट के ऊपर पूरा फोकस है।
Looks like I'll need to make a few little tweaks here. All right. Now that recently, all we need.
That way.
I always hope I'm needing another regular theater goer.
अब कौन से निकालेगा? ओटीटी ओटीटी निकाल लियो। अगर मुआविका नहीं है तो फिर आरले निकाल लियो।
What do you think? Sound like something worth your time?
Okay. He's a heap.
Sure. Don't worry. Okay.
Everything.
आरले आई है ना, मेरे पास मुआविका है तो मैं आरले नहीं निकालूंगा। मैं सिर्फ ओटीटी निकालने वाला हूँ। और ना हो सकता है 50-50 लॉस्ट भी हो जाए। ये नया एक्सप्लोरेशन करना पड़ेगा। द हंट बिगेन, ये डन हो चुका है अपना। ये प्रैक्टिस कर रही है। फर्स्ट विश वाला कब? जब मेरे पास 10 हो जाएगा ना, और मेरे इंटीरियर फेट 7 ही हैं, मेरे को 10 चाहिए। जब इंटीरियर फेट 10 हो जाएगा तब इकट्ठा स्पिन मारूंगा। वैसे भी मेरा 64 का चल रहा है, तो हो सकता है 50-50 लॉस्ट हो जाए, पर ना हो तो ज़्यादा अच्छा है। कोई आइडिया नहीं अभी। कोलम्बिना निकाल रखी है मैंने, उसके बाद कुछ भी निकाल रखा है, तो अभी कुछ कह नहीं सकते कि ओटीटी निकलेगी नहीं निकलेगी, कोई आइडिया नहीं है। मेरा 70 पे चला है, मेरा 65 पहले ही है ना। 65 तो मेरा पहले ही हो रखा है। प्रॉब्लम ये कोई आइडिया नहीं है ना इसका कितना मिलेगा, क्योंकि कोलम्बिना के बाद मैंने निकाला भी कुछ नहीं है। तो हो सकता है कि ओटीटी मिल जाए, 75 तक मिलेगी। ये तो 10 स्पिन करने पड़ेंगे नॉर्मल। मैं तो 10 स्पिन इकट्ठे ही करूँगे ताकि जीतने के चांसेस बढ़ जाए हमारे। भाई लैग क्या कर रहा है फोन भाई? अरे हटना क्या है ये? टेलीपोर्टेशन है। Teleportation unlocked. Loading. हाँ जी, बोलो। मैं बैठ रहा थे।
Mr. Metia, over here.
Oh, sorry. I got a little held up on my way here. Now we have even less time. Go ahead.
You're...
No, I've already had to...
Well, it's very kind of...
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
The reason I invited...
Well, maybe it's because the...
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I always...
Wow. Still...
Oh.
Almost a...
Oh.
I didn't sing that one.
Oh.
Sorry, Mr. Metia.
Of course.
So what... Correct. You thought...
No, that... All right. I'll be straight with you. I'm sorry. My mind was wandering as you took the stage today. I enjoy what... So, whenever Odette's did that look... Not that I made a ton of...
So what...
Seems like things are getting...
Me too.
It's fine. Don't let it bother...
She's showing a lot of restraint.
Well...
Please don't say that.
I know. I'm sure...
Fair enough.
But...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've... Box ticket...
Well,
now that you mention...
Yeah. What's the big...
Oh, really?
Yep. The project's... If the...
Interest...
What?
The rooster's been coming...
The roost?
Yeah. Looks like we'll... I never knew you... Most Fae in your...
Well, those of... I'm just surprised...
This is it.
I'm sure me...
Oh.
That's right. Right now, but harnessing that progress...
Could it?
No, it doesn't affect us. Because the energy is used for... Okay, I got it. Stop choking me. Sorry. I can't talk about that. I think we're all just exhausted. We've been working ourselves to the bone for so...
So they're trying to develop a completely... Yeah. Censored by...
Oh, dear. So...
That's okay.
Let's make up for it next... We touched on some confidential issues today.
That could have got...
Nice job.
Sorry, routine and...
Okay, let's go.
So he wasn't rushing to get back to...
One of the main duties of the Special Assignments Battalion.
All right. Time for us...
We'll settle Archon.
Oh, hello there.
Wait.
So he knew. Maybe his work... Vorianitsa...
she woke up today. Paimon felt like her temperature was completely back. Still, there's some good news. Paimon thinks she might have figured out the source of the problem. It's like there's some kind of mysterious power. She only started feeling this way.
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source.
Could that have something to do with this?
What is it? So, they're trying to develop a new energy Well, and even so, those are completely different. It's pretty... Sure! Paimon's with you there. Oh, great point! Good idea! This one...
Alosha replied. He says that we won't be able to speak at the Vetcha, but he can arrange for us to attend as visitors. Time to get ready. Then head to the Snezhnograd Vetcha.
Bring it!
Miss Avoy...
Sorry, I'm not taking... Oh, good. You...
Please wait, Miss...
In summary, the energy management commitments made for the outgoing period have been delivered upon. Furthermore, both the production and consumption of Kresnik Crystal show clear signs of stabilizing. The relevant agencies have assessed the present. It should also be noted, Her Majesty, a financial report on disaster.
They cover the same old ground every single... There's a general...
Yeah, if it weren't for these hard cups... Oh, don't mind...
If I remember...
Okay, then.
Order! We will now open the floor...
Snezhnaya has a long tradition of treating... But recent surveys shows that Fatui families in remote areas have... It's been said many times before, but it bears...
Perhaps you wouldn't need to keep repeating yourself if you would hear me out for once. You appear to treat resource allocation as a... And do you even...
If I knew the answer, I'd like to bring the...
defeat the But in case you want to...
So you have no...
On the contrary, I'm the only one here who ever brings solutions.
Child opened by speaking up for the armed forces. Regrator struck back with style and a war of words ensued. Our reporter was live on the scene to get the audience's reaction as it all unfolded. Who do you support? The people have spoken! Child received raucous applause from the crowd as he pushed Regrator onto his back foot with a relentless
Now you see why they don't have a sales permit.
However, this reporter wants to spin things, so...
You two are
Mr. Pantalone. Oh, please. Crystal but I feel the most recent to make drastic adjustments.
Renowned scholar with the notorious Lel.
She's just as for Lel, ending so whether it's threats,
And since we're already on the subject, despite
At least someone here. I think it would be whatever you need.
I will be happy. The command.
Let us.
My apologies.
There are numerous. Nevertheless.
In that case, in fact.
That's a good idea.
Be that.
Not if they are.
Very well then.
Yeah, sounds.
The members read. Today, the.
Right? Anything.
Now then.
Hey, check it out. What made him vote?
The votes have been.
That was too close.
I'll bet Lel.
Shuganov.
Yes.
In accordance, we debate the session.
I have to say, I really wasn't expecting Chukhanov to vote against Project Stusha. Well, in principle, Snezhnaya's business and political elites ought to be the ones least likely to oppose it. As we heard, Project Stusha is basically just a resource distribution framework that requires everyone to cut back during the winter. But even if the policy got cancelled, I got a letter from Miss in a situation like, but that's a week-long process. And that's exactly. I was rather than just, but now, he's already voted against it. Yeah.
Lelek maybe my neck.
Oh, right.
Hey, comrade.
I did. Greetings, Harp.
Ah, Odette must have introduced you. Looks like you two are.
I'll leave you to catch up.
Sure. Break a leg. Thought it might be fun to check out the Vetcha, did you? Things are never that simple with.
Oh, yeah. No one ever thought that some. Huh?
Fine. In return.
My thoughts head back to Glue.
As you command.
In that case.
One common thread among the men, his modus. So all these.
If nothing else.
Yes, and somehow, if he can get. It's hard to believe that a human being could pull this off flawlessly every time. So they switched the focus of the. Careful.
We haven't ruled out the possibility of Lelek being human.
No, not as strong. Oh.
She's just trying.
But that's the most important thing. In my opinion.
Odette.
Except.
No.
What do you mean?
Her Fatui.
Oh, yikes. Still.
Arlecchino would be the best person to ask. Rosaline used to open up to her, as I'm sure you can. She gave her. Beyond that, the reason that was back before it had been.
Huh. The more you know. Rosaline was always so self-centered. I never understood why she started paying so much attention to Odette. Is that such a surprise? If you cast your mind back, you...
Odette's past is no secret. Her father was on the after her father. Odette per capita, so...
Right. Still, she must...
It's just a... That said, plenty of people were on bad terms with Rosaline. Yes, but there's...
Yeah, back... Funnily, which means...
Spirit Seeker, but Odette's...
Tonya's excited for it.
I've actually... It's a take, but when... Not an easy...
In that case, I'll let you
Bring it.
Sounds like you made a ton of... Next step is to head back to either way. Maybe the... Why leave a... So... If it... Yeah! No change...
Yeah. If Odette is low, her father... It's hard to... When she spoke to...
Hey look! It's snowing! Could be a tough day ahead. Make sure you wrap up warm tomorrow.
एक्ट 2 को बाद में करने वाला हूँ मैं ना, चार्जिंग लगा वाला हूँ उनको। एक्ट 2 को बाद में करेंगे कि इसको 3-4 घंटे लगने वाले हैं, उसको बाद में करते हैं, अभी कर लेंगे। 4 बजे तक डन होगा भाई ये एक्ट 2। एक्ट 2 के लिए 4 घंटे लगने वाले हैं।
Don't tell me I overdid it this time.
एक्ट 2 को बाद में करते हैं ना, अभी लेना ही। थैंक्स वॉचिंग, बाय बाय।